10 mistakes in handling money we all make. You read the headline and think, they can't be talking about me, I wouldn't be so silly. But everyone makes at least one of these mistakes when it comes to managing their finances. Which one applies to you? Number 1. Letting someone else look after your money. When it comes to couples, there is often one person who looks after the finances and one who trusts that the other is doing it with everyone's best interest at heart. As a rule, you should always know exactly what is happening with your money and stop burying your head in the sand. Make your own decisions and don't leave your financial matters in the hands of someone else. Number 2. Ignoring the topic in the hope it will go away. How often have you thought to yourself, I don't know anything about money, and then left it at that? Recognizing that you don't know enough about finances or pensions should be a good reason to read up on the subject. The more knowledgeable you become, the better placed you are to make the best financial decisions. Number 3. Putting things off until later. As soon as you have read up on the subject, get started. Number 3. Putting things off until later. As soon as you have read up on the subject, get started. Invest your money, draw up a budget plan, etc. Don't just collect tips and tricks, make sure you act on them. Number 4. Failing to set priorities. It is important that you know what you want to spend your money on. Do you want to own property or travel around the world or put money aside for retirement? Set yourself a target of what you want to do with your money. It doesn't matter how much you earn. Without financial goals, you will never have anything left at the end of the month. Number 5. Relying too much on the state. When it comes to their pension, a lot of people think too short term. Don't think that your state pension will be enough to ensure a comfortable retirement. Start today and take a long-term approach to retirement planning. Number 6. Not knowing how much money you actually have. Do you really know how much money you have? A lot of people don't. You should at least know how much money you have coming in each month and how much is deducted from your monthly wage packet. Only when you know how high your disposable income is, will you be able to budget properly. Number 7. Spending more money than you have. Your account is already empty, but you simply can't resist buying that piece of clothing or tech gadget? Perhaps you could pay in installments. This is a recipe for disaster. You shouldn't make purchases that you can't pay for. Try good old-fashioned waiting and saving up instead. Number 8. Saving what you have left over at the end of the month. A common tactic is to save the money you have left over at the end of each month. For example, by transferring it to a savings account or investing in a fund. Far better would be to put a fixed amount aside at the start of the month, before other things like rent, credit card repayments, etc. go off your account. That way you invest in yourself first. Number 9. Only saving money in a savings account. Number 9. Only saving money in a savings account. A savings account is by far the favorite way of saving. It just isn't the cleverest because of the virtually non-existent interest they earn. At the moment, savers are almost paying for the privilege. It would be better to diversify your saving strategy. Think about buying into a fund or stock portfolio. Number 10. Focusing on the negative. Don't underestimate the effect of a positive mindset. If you focus only on the negatives, I don't have any money, or everyone has more money than me, you will only make yourself miserable. It is also possible that your unhappiness will lead you to spend more on things to fill the void. The Americans have coined the phrase retail therapy to describe this phenomenon. Focus on what you have. You will find you are a lot more content and will probably want to buy a lot less. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more of our content, consider subscribing to this channel.